Hi, thank you for joining me today. Sims 4 video speed build apartment. That weird named one. It's either Hakim, Hakim. I don't know which one, and I apologize if that upsets anybody. Issues. Might as well begin with the issues. There were 3 plaques on the walls here. And I did that little MC Command Center trick. You need MC Command Center and UI cheats apparently. You go into live mode, you get on a computer, you click MCCC, you do a couple, click this. I'm sorry I'm being vague, but you'll find out in a minute. And then you have the option to shift click that object and it says destroy object, and you click that and they're gone. I did that. It worked until I went back into live mode for the tour. You will see that when the tour comes up. There's a window glitch, and when I tried Little Simsy's trick to get it on the gallery, it didn't work. I deleted the walls behind the doors like she said. It still wouldn't let me save it to the gallery. So I'm sorry if anybody was interested in using this apartment. I tried. I honestly tried. There are double doors and triple doors, and I took out 2 walls and 3 walls. 1 wall. I tried everything, and it just kept saying, sorry, can't save this lot to the gallery. I'm like, I see how it is. You mean I'm not famous enough to be able to do that? Is that what you're telling me? Just kidding. I went back 3 different times on the layout, and then finally I chose one that I thought was decent enough, and that's what you're going to see. It seems like a big place until you start building, but that might be the case for everything. You get in there and you start putting stuff down, and suddenly you're squished for space. That happened here. But I'm not unhappy with the outcome. I think it's a very nice apartment. I actually like this apartment where it is. I'm not sure if it's a noisy one, but I do know it's the one where the little girl that lives next door will barge in without knocking. I still can't get over that. But I'm not playing it, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to do something. I tend to prefer The Sims over Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is same thing every day, really no deviation. But in The Sims, if you're playing it, my goodness, the sky's the limit. However, as I've mentioned before, and I apologize for sounding like a broken record, I thought I had a decent computer, and I thought I had a decent amount of memory and space, but it's just not the case. At the moment, I have approximately 86 gigabytes of space available. When I attempt to go into live mode on Twitch, that 86 gigabytes is eaten up in less than an hour. And then I get this big red warning screen saying you're running out of memory, free stuff up, free up space. And I don't know how to fix that other than getting more memory, which I can't afford to do. That's where I am as far as recording live play. I wish I knew how everybody, well, they probably have these massive 80 billion, what's the new terabytes of space, and I just don't. To be honest with you, I don't know exactly how much space I have on this computer, but I thought it was more than enough, and that's just not the case. But I want to do it. I'm going to attempt it. I'm thinking, well, no, I've tried it. See, I've tried it like doing it live where you're just playing and you're recording, and even if there's dead air for a while, you can just delete that out. But it doesn't matter. After a certain amount of time, I just run out of memory. I don't know how to shorten it up unless I talk real quick, which I'm not famous for doing, as you're probably clearly aware. Oh, it'll come to me. I don't know. It will come to me eventually, and then I'll say, wow, you were dumb for such a long time. This was such an easy fix. But at the moment, I'm at the dumb stage. This bathroom, my goodness, it drove me nuts. It's like, where should it go? Where should it go? Where should it... Because, you know, me being silly. There's this 2 huge windows in that room. So I'm thinking privacy. The penthouse across the street is lower than this apartment, but I don't know that that matters. Because I remember doing the penthouse recently. And you can see directly across. I don't know that you can see in, though. It probably doesn't matter. But I make a big issue out of it, like a dummy. So I created a family for this, because I keep forgetting to do that free build thing. It's just a mom and dad and a little boy. So I gave him a little boy room. But I didn't go crazy with items. I did go a little cuckoo on color. You'll see that when we get there. So here's the MC Command Center issue that occurred. I told you there were 3 plaques. There's only one that I could find. There might be one in the neighbor's apartment. But it's there in front of the elevator and I cannot get rid of it. I have tried everything. So mean, this game. And I also had no idea that the closet door was glass. Who knew? How many times have I used that and I never noticed that that was glass? So again, I used color. I tried to use unique items. But the strange thing about it is I was interested until I got here. And then I'm like, what do I do? What am I going to give them? So I just went a little cuckoo crazy with vibrancy and unique items. Like that sofa that I'm sure everybody hates. I gave them a bar that a lot of people probably don't even use anymore. I put those flowers on the wall. Now, I was surprised. Those box flowers from Eco Lifestyle never worked for me before. No matter what wall I put them on in whatever world, it always came out black. Just dark. Like shaded. Really, it was bad. So I said, well, I'm going to try it again. And they're normal. There's nothing wrong with them. So maybe that's an update thing. The fireplace, I was a little confused about. Like, should I put one in here? Whatever. Give them a fireplace. That's one of those items that I never remember to use until it's too late. I go through my old builds and I'm like, oh, that fireplace would have looked pretty cool there. Curtains are always an issue with me. I cannot stand any of them that are in the game. I don't have a favorite, so I'm not in the habit of using them. So I put up those wooden slats. I like the way the bathroom turned out in the end. Not a bad bathroom. Don't mind that the whirlpool is in the center. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. Oh, and the lights too. I was surprised by that. I usually use those lights, but I've never used them in color before, and I think that looks kind of pretty. But again, that's up to you guys if you like it or not. I don't know. I gave him a private toilet here. What else did I have to discuss? I'm not sure. Oh dear. Here we go. Oh yeah, did I mention the... No. Okay, so the simple fact that there are so many items to choose from in CAS, and yet you can't find anything to use in a build, is a little unnerving. There's so much there to choose from, and none of it is worth choosing. See this window here? I clicked on it a half dozen times and it just won't fix. Apartments, there's just something about apartments. I don't know what it is, but from the very beginning there have been issues and glitches with me and apartments. And I think this is one of the coolest packs in the entire game. And yet it's barely usable. These are issues I wish EA would concentrate on instead of the other stuff that's just... You can get to that eventually. Fix the game first, please. And then work on the outward appearances. But that's just my opinion. I forgot to color that little chair. Yeah, I figured this guy was like a psychiatrist turned spa day guy. So that's why that stuff is there. So I was worried they would not be able to get out of this plaque. The boy would be just running amok in the apartment. But that's what it looks like after all is said and done. Very colorful, very vibrant. But it's got a great view of the plaza, and I like that. But yes, they escaped the plaque. Thank you so much for watching this and supporting my channel. I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.